Yeah, so let me do. All right, we good. We live. Got a minute to go. Let me see here. Our. Hey, I made you a moderator, didn't I?
Um,
Yeah, say something in the chat room so I can make you. I think I made you a moderator.
yeah,
Just say.
I was on my other thing, so I got to hold on. I got to sign in. Hold on,
Okay, okay.
I'm signing on my other joint. Damn, if I sign in, I'm gonna end up clicking out to the thing. I'm gonna have to
Okay, well you got everything in Facebook though, right?
say that again.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to come out and then come back in. So I'm gonna do that in a second. Hold on, let me do that.
All right, that's cool.
All right, let me do that right now.
Now let's see here. All right, so Locario, I lost you. No, he's coming back in, guys. He's coming back in. It's the number to call in, guys. 515. All right. All right, it does it every time. It's gonna start up. Waiting on Locario to come in. Yeah, you there, Locario?
Yeah, you see
Okay.
me?
Yeah. Okay. Let me see something here. Let me see if I see you. Say okay. I see you. All right. Say something though.
Hold on, let me you get me? You get me? I'm gonna try to.
No, I got you. Yeah, no, I got you. Just want to make sure the transition shit. So make sure
Okay.
that worked and everything. That's good. So looks like our intro is not working, man. Shit. It does this every time, man.
Yeah, be on some.
It be on that bullshit. Anyways, let me just go ahead and fresh. Anyway, 515-605-9373 is the number. Welcome to the dating emo hour with your boy, Mr. Locario and the Dean.
Good.
Yeah, what's good with you, Locario, man? What's up with you, man?
I'm chilling. What's going on, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. It's another day, another dollar, man. Just helping these guys one guy at a time, man.
Mm-hmm.
We are here to read your emails, talk to you guys, and if y'all want to call in, oh my gosh, it's too late now. Anyway, so if y'all want to call in, y'all got the number 515-605-9373 is the number. We will keep posting that in the chat room. 515. Oh, yeah, I got you, the car. You good, brother. You
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
you already,
cool.
you good. You good.
Cool,
All right,
cool.
so it's 515-605-9373 is the number. So Mr. Cario, let's see, 9373. Let me just make sure I post that. All right, yeah. So we're gonna be reading emails for the hour and taking calls and just chopping it up, teaching y'all how to be men. The car, talk to him. What's up with you, brother?
I'm good, man. So, guys, remember to always go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Okay, this month I'm dropping a new joint called How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. You understand? So you guys can definitely jump on that and get it popping. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
So who should go first, sir?
You go first. You go first.
All right, let me go first. I got one right hot off the press, and I told the guy I would say something to him about this one. Pulling it up right now. All right, his question is this. Okay, here it is. It says, okay, wait, got a quick question. All right, he goes, okay, I'm gonna give his name. He said, I had a quick question for you. Is there any issue with seeking advice from a woman who has had experience with a similar situation that I have, opposed to going to a man first?
Is that the question? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's kind of confusing though. He said, should he ask a woman advice who had a similar situation as him? That's it.
Yeah, I have a quick question. Is there any issue with seeking advice from a woman who has had experience with a similar situation that I have, opposed to going to a man first?
See, that doesn't make sense. I could understand if he said
just asking a woman, basically asking a woman the same advice.
Right. Well, that don't really make sense, because how are you going to ask a woman for advice on a similar situation you had because she's a woman, so the situation you had isn't going to really necessarily be similar, as opposed to asking a guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it'd be one thing if he said, "Hey, should I ask a woman advice?" Just period. That's one thing. But to ask her about a similar situation you had versus asking a man about a similar situation you had, it'll be more beneficial for you to ask a man about a situation because he more likely had a similar situation that you had than a woman would have. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really make sense. Now, if we talking about just asking women for advice, period, you have to be careful about the women that you ask for advice when it comes to dating, because unless she's going to give you some real shit, because most women won't, you understand, and most women can't because they don't have that experience or awareness to even give that type of information. But I'm not going to say all women can't give you any advice. There's some women who know the game and who understand what it is and who will give you some real shit. But I would say to him, just in general, it's more beneficial for you at the end of the day to get advice from a man, unless you're talking to a woman who really, really understands the game and who's going to give you that real shit. And you can tell the difference between, because it's basically like this. If you ask a woman for advice and she gives you advice and it sounds like some simp shit, that means it's the wrong shit. You feel what I'm saying? If she's saying something that sounds more close to reality, more close to, because women who are going to be honest, they're going to tell you the raw truth, and they'll usually tell you things about women that's not going to sound so nice and pleasant. So that's how you're getting the real truth, when they tell you the real stuff. But other than that, I would say for him, try to get some information from men, because men are going to have more similar situations than a woman would. But Steve, what's your thoughts on that shit, man?
Well, I don't understand why. I mean, why even ask a woman advice on man issues?
Right.
What information is she gonna give you that a man? See, again, I think it's coming from more of an emotional place. Why would you even go to a woman? I mean, that's what I don't understand.
Exactly right.
I always see a lot of guys doing that. They go to women for a relationship advice because they think they're gonna get better advice. Like I say, that's like going to your mom and saying, "Mom, I have a date with a girl. What should I do?"
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna tell you what she wants or what she wants a man to give her.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work out. I don't know if he's trying to get some sidebar pussy or something on the side, but you don't go to. I don't know why you listen to a woman when it comes to because a woman ain't gonna tell you the truth, man. She gonna tell you what women really need. I mean, what's your take on that, Locario?
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like if he's asking, a woman, most women, they're not going to give you the correct information, because women, and this is why a lot of guys who are raised in single parent homes with the mother end up becoming simps and cornballs when it comes to the game, because their moms tell them what they want and not necessarily what women respond to. And then so they be like, hey, you should just be a gentleman and you should, pay for everything and open doors and do this and do that. And so the guy, he's conditioned to act like that. And so this is what I'm saying. Like, you got to get the information from a man who's been in the game, really, moving and shaking and making stuff happen, so that you'll know what to actually do. So you have to, it's like that old saying, they say, if you want to learn how to fish, you ask a fisherman, not the fish. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the thing with all that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know, man.
At the end of the day, this is how it is. This is how it is at the end of the day.
Mm.
At the end of the day, I think a lot of these guys are trying to get some sidebar pussy. Because what's the only reason? Because I've seen it before. I've seen tons of guys. They were like, well, okay, well, hey, Sharon or Tamika, I got this problem with this girl. No. Why do women do this? And what is she thinking when this happens? What the fuck do you mean? What are you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck do you mean? Why do women do this?
Right.
Thinking that if he says that shit, Mr. Locario, that the woman's gonna be like, well, this is why. Nah, man, fuck that shit, man. That's what stop trying to sidebar backdoor these women.
Right.
If you need help, go to a man. Stop relating to women, Mr. Locario. This is the issue that a lot of boys have and a lot of the young men have. They want to relate to women. I mean, all you see, what do we see on the sports shows? What do we see on like First Take or and all these Undisputed? There's got to be a bunch of guys talking man shit. And then all of a sudden, somebody seems like whispers in the woman's ear, and she wants to give her 2 little crumbs in it. You know, they talking about football and stuff. She's like, well, yeah, it was a good first attempt. You know, they want to put their little 2 cents in shit. We can't have nothing for ourselves. But again, don't go to the women. I'm sorry, Locario. I got all mad about that. Go ahead. You up, brother.
All right, cool. So this email, I thought it's hilarious. So this one says, I saw one of your other videos where you was going in on MGTOW. And I think the only reason you dating coaches and PUAs don't like MGTOW is because it's affecting your business. You guys are scared that if more guys go MGTOW, that you're not going to sell your products and courses. You know that MGTOW is the truth. And pretty soon, most men will wake up and see that it's the truth. And you're just trying to stop it, but you can't. So,
All right, listen. What I guess what the person doesn't understand is this. Men like you, myself, Rosebud, and everybody like that, the thing is that we don't reach out and beg and barter people to come to us. I know I don't. I know you don't. We don't. We're not putting a gun to anybody's head coming to them. What's happening is a lot of these young men are asking for our help. They come to us. They got it all wrong. All we do is show that we post our YouTubes, post our videos to show people that we know what we're talking about.
Right.
Not you're gonna rock with us or you don't. My whole thing with MGTOW that I've always said is like the preacher touching little Johnny. It's like I don't mind them going around being asexual amongst themselves. I'm fine with that. Just leave everybody else below them alone, because what they do is, you know, little Johnny gets touched by the preacher. Then what does little Johnny do? He'll go find some little young motherfucker and start touching him. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Leave these young boys alone and allow them to grow as men. But that's here and there. But anyway, but what I'm saying is this. It's not a thing. See, this is what amazes me, Locario. I'm sorry. Let me get on my soapbox. This is what amazes me. Think about this, dog. Why are you even if you are not listening to, if he's not listening to you, Mr. Locario, okay? If he's not following you or subscribed to you or following your YouTubes, why is he even getting in touch with you if he doesnn't believe in what you're doing? Why is he contacting? It's like this. Well, you know, just because you get women, so what? You know, you ain't hot shit. You know, it's like the Tom Brady thing. I'll be talking about that later. But I'm just saying that it's just amazing that I love those emails, because it shows you we're doing something right. Because what we're doing is we're going against the grain of what mommy is teaching these young boys. And that is nothing but an emotional response to your success. Because if he had a problem with you, if he doesn't like you, if he has a problem with what you're saying, why is he saying that? Does he think that's going to affect you? I'm sorry, Locario. I just don't understand, brother. You got the floor, man.
Right. Well, you know what I find funny about this email or whatever is that, and I've seen, and it's funny because I've seen this mentioned on different comments and different videos of you know, MGTOW guys or MGTOW guys on dating coaches videos or pickup artist videos or whatever it is. And what MGTOWs don't understand is that, you know, like me personally, I personally love MGTOW, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because, you know, real talk, because a lot of my clients are actually MGTOW. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the funny part, because he's saying, you know, oh, you don't like MGTOW because they're gonna take away your business. I'm like, but a lot of my clients are MGTOW, and what I mean is that what happens is this. A lot of these, what these dudes don't understand is that behind closed doors, these dudes, they even though they say, oh, I'm going my own way, I'm not fucking with these girls, blah, 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 at the end of the day, they're still men. and men are still going to want to deal with women. It's natural. You feel what I'm saying? So what they do is that they'll be sneaking around and watching a video. This is why he even, would send the email, because he's watching the videos. He's checking out the content. You see what I'm saying? And so what MGTOW's got to understand is this, is that any dating coach or any guy that's teaching about attracting women, if he even mentions MGTOW, is really out of love, because we don't actually need to address it, but we're just addressing it out of love, meaning that we know that you want to understand how to get women. You understand what I'm saying? We understand. A lot of MGTOWs do still fuck with women. It's not like this, because they have this thing where they call, I think, MGTOW monks, where they talk about they're not messing with any girls, blah, blah, blah. But there's guys who are MGTOW who still like to fuck with girls. So when dudes are talking about, oh, well, you're talking shit about this because you're scared it's going to affect your business. It's like, no, we're talking about it, or we talk about it sometimes because we understand that there are guys who need help. You understand what I'm saying? And so we're actually here to help. This is what we do. So the thing is, because this is the thing. If we didn't want to, it's like this. If there's a saying that, I forgot who said this, but somebody said that women are like, kids on a hill chasing butterflies. You understand what I'm saying? And a man's job is to make sure she doesn't fall off the hill. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying with MGTOWs is sort of similar, where it's like, I'm trying to help these guys to not fall off the hill. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where it goes a lot of these times. You see what I mean? So you got a lot of dudes out there who it's like a cry for help. You understand? Unfortunately. So, this is what's really going on out here. So I tell you, MGTOWs, don't worry about the dating coaching industry. We're fine. Trust me. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not gonna stop anything. It's not gonna stop anything. We're fine. Trust me. So we're not doing it because you're like, oh, well, you're messing up the business. In fact, let me tell you guys something. Every year since I've started doing what I'm doing as far as a coach, every year I've been making more and more money. And I actually think part of it has to do with MGTOW. So I want to thank MGTOWs for helping increase the salary and the input and the cash flow of dating coaches, because what you're doing is you're helping us to help more and more people. And I'm not even being facetious here.
Right.
I'm telling you real talk. So I want to thank MGTOWs for what they're doing to help the dating coaching industry. You feel what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, at the end of the day, this is what I always say. One thing that a lot of these young men fail to do is invest in themselves or get the proper help that they need. If they only learned about their name, and that's all we're doing. See, this is where they kind of get everything wrong and think that we're PUA and all this other stuff. My name is not the PUA mindset,
right,
or the dating mindset. It's the man mindset. And you and I are men like us are teaching these young boys how to handle yourself as a man. Dating comes in that. Dating is a part of that, and I can't help that one way or another. But my thing is I went on my dog Star in the Morning show, right? I love that's my shout out to my dog Star. I love that is my motherfucker. I went in, man. The MGTOWs were on my ass, dog. and what I love the most, and this is how you can tell the emotional side of these guys. All they were doing was talking about my marriage, my cars, my clothes, my lifestyle, what I do for a living, where do I go in the morning, how I brush my teeth. I keep telling these motherfuckers, fuck me. It ain't about me. Listen to the message. But see, the thing is, unfortunately, for a lot of these simps and a lot of these young men who are raised by mommy, they are lashing out. Remember, Locario always said it, man. Our greatest enemy is not the media and it's not women. It's our own people trying to prevent other men. See, you always want to prevent another man from being a man if you don't know how to be one. So what's the best way of doing it? Trying to go to the top. You gonna go all the way to the top to you, Locario, and guys like you and me, and then say, ha ha ha. Well, our movement is so great, you're just gonna lose money. But wait, you're right. But wait. You can't. Number one, you probably can't afford me anyway. Think about that. I mean, that's number one. Number two is that you don't need to be around me because my shit is for young men or men of all ages who want to change their thinking. That's all I'm about. And if you want to change it, that's fine. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. I'm going. Listen, I am good. Like you said, Locario. Listen, I'm good. And believe me, because eventually all you Met gays out there are going to want some pussy. And eventually you'll be crawling back to us because, that's how it goes, dog. You want to know why? Because they always are watching our videos. And they're always making comments. So you know there's something inside of you that wants help. It's just a cry for help, Locario. That's right. It's just a, please help me. I don't know how to ask for help because I feel silly doing it, man. What's your take on that, brother?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like, yo, and I want these guys out there to understand that, you know, we're here to help. That's what we do. But you understand, and I understand if you're feeling some type of way about it, or you know, you're feeling some frustration, I understand. Because again, like I said, I have clients who are MGTOW, dudes that hit me up and, you know, ask me questions and that I coach and all this other stuff.
Yes.
That tell me that they're MGTOW. So it's not, I just want you MGTOWs to understand, I'm not hating on y'all. You understand? We're giving you information that could help you when it pertains to women. That's really it. You feel what I'm saying? That's really it. And so the thing is, what happens is with a lot of MGTOW, unfortunately, is that the movement within itself, you know, it stems from a lot of anger, frustration. You know, some of the guys will say, oh, it's because of the government and the system, and you know, and it's the way that women are and all this other stuff. And I get it. You understand what I'm saying? Well, what we're trying to teach you guys is, because for example, like you're saying, they'll say, oh, well, you're married and this and this and that, or they'll say, oh, you're married and it's messed up because you're gonna, you know, they're gonna take half your shit and blah blah blah. And we're teaching you guys how to be men, so that if you are trying to deal with women, you understand? Because you can do whatever you want as a man. You can go your own way. You could not fuck with chicks. It's up to you. That's on you. What we're saying is, if you choose or decide to interact with women and actually engage with women, all we're saying is we're here to teach you how to do it. So you don't have to fight us on it. You feel what I'm saying? Understand that we're here to teach you how to do it. And if we're talking about MGTOW, or if we even mention that, because most of our videos aren't even about that. I probably have like less than 1% of our video about videos about MGTOW. You understand?
Right.
But,
oh, no doubt.
You understand what I'm saying? But if we do mention it, you understand, in which everyone has the right to mention and give their opinion and talk about whatever they need to talk about. If we are mentioning it, we're mentioning it in the vein of you guys understanding that we're trying to teach you something. Sometimes you may see what we're talking about and think we're being harsh, or think we're being too mean or whatever it is. I know sometimes people be like, oh, Steve the Dean is such an asshole and why he gotta, talk like this and blah, blah, blah. But what the underlying message in all that even is to understand that we're fucking men, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We're men.
Yeah.
You got, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, we could speak like men. I don't gotta speak to you like a child or a woman. You're a man. So sometimes that tough love is gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So let's see.
Well, Locario, listen, this is what I'm talking about. My behavior, I am not being harsh. See, a lot of guys out there have to understand this. That outside your door, they don't give a fuck about you, and they're gonna run over your ass if they smell that you weak. That's the bottom line. And if you think that I'm harsh, and if you think that I'm tough, then you are not prepared to be in a relationship with a woman.
Facts, exactly.
because that's how we are with each other. That's how we are in the playpen. We are harsh to each other. We are tough on each other because we expect greatness out of each other. And you're not going to get it by being nice and giving your Neosporin giving you chicken soup and telling you everything's gonna be okay and don't worry about it. If you can't handle my harshness, then you'll never be able to handle a relationship.
Facts.
You'll never be able to handle a woman. Hey, listen, this is just who I am because I care about these guys so much that I get tired of seeing them get ate the fuck up, used and manipulated and walked over. And if they had my I don't give a fuck attitude, if they had my you know what, fuck you, I'm good. If they had that, they wouldn't have the problems they have today, Locario, because again, as a man, I stand on being a man. And if you think that I'm if you think that I'm mean, I don't think they understand mean, Locario. Should I show them mean? I mean, god damn it, dog. Hold on. See, they think Odin is they think I'm the bad guy here. I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, damn. Here's the thing. Let me play this clip for you, Locario. And for all those guys that think I'm mean, okay? For all the guys that think you're mean, Locario, all the MGTOWs that think that we're just mean on guys. Locario, there's this thing called lingerie football, okay?
Right.
Lingerie football league. You know, the bitches are running around in their underwear, okay? Now, this is a clip, an actual clip of halftime of the coach talking to the women. This is the coach talking to the bitches in the locker room, okay? Listen to this real quick. Now, this ain't me. This is the coach. Now, I'm going to say, hey, Locario, I'm going to say it again. This is the coach, a guy, talking to the women in the locker room, okay? Listen to this right here. Listen to this.
When the audio is super low, you got.
You can't. Oh, it's too low. It's low.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. I'll find. I'll get another clip. But what I'm saying is this, Locario. What I'm saying is, if this motherfucker is cussing out a bunch of women and they taking it, then what kind of motherfucker are you to question how mean I am or you are? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He cussing these bitches straight. Hey, Locario, I gotta find that. He cussing these bitches straight out. I mean, hey, dog. He cut. Oh wait, it's low. I know why it's low. Hold on a second. All right, let me wait. Hey, Locario, can you hear this right quick? Can you hear that?
I get it a little bit, but not really.
Okay.
It's mad low. It's mad low.
All right, wait. Tell me your take. I'm gonna pull that shit up. Well, what is your thoughts on that? I'm gonna pull that shit up and let you hear that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of dudes, and this is the unfortunate part. A lot of dudes, they don't get the message. You see what I'm saying? The message is the important shit. You see what I mean? So I forgot the name of the dude. There's this guy. I can't remember his fucking name, but he's a businessman, entrepreneur, older white dude, and he does these speeches. And he be cursing his fucking audience out and shit. And
really? Who is it? You got? I
forgot the dude's name. Damn, I gotta get back to you on that. But yo, I remember watching this shit. I'm like, god damn. But he's spitting nothing but facts.
Dude, you gotta show me that shit.
Yo, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, like people gotta stop. And again, and it's unfortunate because nowadays everybody's a little too sensitive. You see what I mean? Like it's too many guys out there who unfortunately and I'm not even talking about just MGTOWs or whatever in this situation. I'm talking about just men in general who are extremely sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like who have very a lot of feminine energy in them, which is why they you know what I'm saying? They got that feeling like I don't like this and I don't, understand that and blah, blah, blah. You understand? Viper Black. No, it's not Gary V. It's not Gary V. It's an older dude. I forgot. I gotta look up his name again. It's an older motherfucker, but this nigga curse up a fucking storm.
Oh, dude, you don't bug you all day.
I'm gonna email it to you when I find him. I'm gonna look him up again, but that shit is crazy. But you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Dudes gotta just worry about the message and not worry too much about the actual, person delivering the message, or are they saying it mean, or they're yelling too loud. Who cares? What are they saying? You know what I mean? And that's the important part.
Right, no doubt. I think I'm pulling it up right now. But no, but this is my whole point. If he's doing this to a bunch of women and he's chewing out these women and cussing them out at halftime, let me see. Hold on. Gotta find that halftime. Pull that shit up. Hold on. Dude, you gotta find that guy, man.
We'll find
him. Yeah, man.
I'll send you the link or whatever.
Yeah, I love that show. Oh, here we go. Let me show you this. Let me play the clip. I'm sure you can hear this. Hold on, let me play it real quick. Let me know if you can hear this, and I'll pause real quick. But let me see. It's loading up right now. Wait, tell me if you can hear this. Where it's about. Oh, shit, here we go. All right. So, can you hear this? Can you hear that or no?
Nah, that shit's a wrap.
All right, never mind.
We're gonna have to just.
We just keep going to emails. Never mind. Fucking. But the whole point I was just trying to make is this. You gotta understand something. Look, why do you think Locario has the success he has?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think I have the success I have? Do you think I have it by being nice? by giving a fuck? I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And until you start thinking that way, you are going to get dragged and beat up by women.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my God, look, you wouldn't be able to handle the military. Oh, man. Oh, man, let me tell you, let me tell you all y'all crying about Steve and Locario. Don't go in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Hey, stay away from it. Run away. It's the plague. Because as soon as you get the basic training, they are going to do the one thing that we do, and that is test your manhood by saying the most disgusting, foul shit that you've ever heard in your life, and they're gonna be like, "What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?" They don't understand though. But again, this is why we love the MGTOWs. We love you guys. So I guess I'll go ahead now with Locario. But guys, if y'all want to call in, 515-605-9373 is the number. That's 515-605-9373 is the number. Call in if you have a question. Let me go to the next question I have. I had it locked in. We got all into that. It was okay. Steve, after making eye contact with a good-looking woman that I was hanging out with, let me see. We were just talking and had a little bit of chat. He was saying. He said we stopped seeing. He said I don't know. He stopped talking for a few weeks. He said yesterday I saw her again after a few weeks of just looking at her. I don't know what that means. And I asked for her name, and she rejected me and got angry at me. What did I do wrong? Was it something that I said or something that I done to make her reject me, even though we were kind of talking and things? It's kind of all over the place. So let me just clean this up. Basically, he's been hanging out with the food for a few weeks, Locario, okay? Just staring at it. So after a few weeks, several weeks, he said, he finally ran into her and he got the nerve and courage to start talking to her, and she rejected him. So what do you do in that situation?
Man, well, this is the thing. If he was just chilling with her, I mean, if he was just like checking her out, and she, she noticed that he was checking her out because she was kind of probably checking him out, right? And then he says, "Oh, well, after looking at her all that time and checking her out, then I finally go up to her and say something." The reason why she probably rejected this dude is because what guys got to understand is that when a woman notices you checking her out and she's sort of probably choosing you also, if you don't come in and holler at her at that moment, at that time, she's going to think you're rejecting her. You understand what I'm saying? She's going to think you don't like her. She's going to think, oh, well, I guess this dude is not feeling me. So then when you come at her later, you understand? She's looking at you like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm already mad at you or pissed off at you for the fact that you didn't approach me in the first place from when we first, saw each other or was checking each other out. So women take that as a rejection. So you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to approach her now because I'm scared or I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. She may be taking it as a rejection. Or what happens is that she could be looking at it as, okay, this guy's kind of lame, this guy's kind of weak because he didn't come and say something to me. So now that you say something to her later on, she's already in her mind looked at you as weak. So now that you're coming up to her, she's like, yo, it's too late now. Like, what the fuck you talking? What are you doing? So this is why, we tell you guys, look, when you see a chick and you want to make something happen, or you see a chick and you're feeling her, you're attracted to her, go and do that shit. Stop hesitating. Stop waiting. Stop taking forever to make moves. Just make the move. You feel what I'm saying? Do that shit now. And this is why you got to get used to talking to girls and interacting with girls so that you don't have that fear in your heart when the time comes for you to make it happen. So this should be an everyday occurrence to you where you see a girl you want to talk to or whatever, you just go up and approach and have a conversation, see what's good. So that when you do run into these girls like this, another girl like this, you are automatically going to be able to make it happen versus you being, scared or nervous to make it happen, which causes situations like this to occur. But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, you are absolutely right, and this is what guys got to understand. When you meet a woman for the first time, she knows that you're looking at her. She knows that you're interested, so she's just gonna sit back and wait to see what kind of man you are. And once she realizes that you have fear, anxiety, and you have no confidence, in her world, Mr. Locario, you ain't gonna be good in bed. You're gonna be boring. You're gonna be insecure. You're gonna be needy. You're gonna be more emotional. Not even if not emotional, even more emotional to her. That's how they're seeing you. Because they say, okay, look, if I'm hanging out with Mr. Locario, he's biting my neck and taking me up the tree. Whether he wins or loses, he's going to make a move. He's not going to sit around and wait. That's what most women are used to. That's how they separate the strong from the weak, by your behavior. So once she's already got, remember, what do they say? First impressions or last impressions? Her impression of the guy that sits around and stares and doesn't make his move is, now I won't say he's gay. I'm not going to say he's gay in her eyes, but he's weird. It's like, well, okay, well, he's friendly. He's nice. He's someone I can hang out with and take bubble baths with my clothes on. He's someone I can talk to when I need information, when Mr. Locario is pissing me off and I need someone to talk to. He's the perfect candidate. So she's already got a frame in her mind of what you are. Now, you, on the other hand, you're loving her from afar. You're like, well, when do I'm just waiting for the right time. I'm waiting for the right window. I'm waiting for the right, okay, you're doing all these things. But then, like he does, you go in later, Mr. Locario, and try to talk to the woman. She's not going to be interested in you because she sees you as not something that she wants to procreate with, or suck off, because she is looking for the dominant male. She's looking for the asshole. She's looking for the guy that doesn't give a fuck. Now, again, she may tell the group and her friends that, you know, like in them fucking dumbass commercials, these day commercials. Well, I'm looking for a guy that's funny, that's witty, that's smart, you know, that's kind and a great guy to be with. You know, they say all that bullshit, right? But then when they turn the lights off, who are they fucking? The assholes. The guys, the unattainable males. The motherfuckers who don't give a fuck. The guys that go for what they want, don't care. The same guy, Mr. Locario, that will talk to her, and now I'm going to say you, the guy like you will go talk to that woman and she will say no to you. And then you go off and talk to the woman right next to her because you don't give a fuck.
Right, exactly.
She's going to even want you even more because she's like, oh shit, he's a I don't give a fuck motherfucker. But see, this is what happens when you want to play nice. You want to wait. And like a last thing I want to say, the car and throw it at you. It is the equivalent of a lion clipping a zebra, leaving it on the floor of the Serengeti and be like, you know what? Okay, I got the zebra. It's down. I killed it. And you know what? I'm going to go walk away for a few weeks and I'm going to be back. And I expect that zebra to be there. Forget the other predators. Forget the other vultures and the hyenas and the other lions and shit. They think that shit is still going to be there. And that's why they lose, because they don't ever know how to make their move right. So what's your take on that?
Nah, real talk, man. And you know, that's the thing. Guys got to stop being scared, man. It's the fear that's going to stop you from getting that success. You understand? Like, and see, this is the thing about being a man, and I talked about this on my other live stream the other day, is that when you're a man, and this is about being masculine. When you're a masculine dude, right? What you do is this: even though you are scared, or even though you fear, even though, or basically, I should say it like this: your feelings about something shouldn't dictate or impact your actions. Meaning that even though you might be scared, you're still going to do it because it has to be done. You understand? So that's the thing about manhood. It's not about what you feel. You understand? When you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, yo, fuck my feelings. That's what you gotta say. Fuck my feelings. That's it. Because you gotta do shit. Like imagine, look, I'm sure some of y'all don't feel like going to work in the morning, right? But you get up and you go to fucking work because you gotta be a man and do what you gotta do. So the same thing applies when you're dealing with women. It's that, look, if you want to get women and you want to have sex, you want to have a girlfriend, you want to have a family, you want to have a wife, whatever the fuck you're trying to have, you gotta do those things to make it happen despite your feelings. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. If you tell me, oh, well, I'm scared, or I feel this way, I feel that way, that's not being masculine, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what it is, man.
No, and that's all we're trying to say to guys out there. See, what that does, and that kind of goes back to the first question that you had.
Mm-hmm.
These guys want to sit around and wait. These guys want to, they would neglect working on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They think or feel like life is supposed to be fair. Mm-hmm. That if you stare at her long enough, like in porn that they watch all the time, she's gonna turn around and want to fuck you, and your music comes on, all the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then they wait and they wait and they wait, and then when they finally get enough courage, okay, they say something. She turns them down. Then they get mad and frustrated.
Mm.
Then they get mad at you, Mr. Locario, because guess what? Fuck him. She be like, well, why'd you come talk to me before? I mean, I was interested in you when I first met you, but you never made a move. But, I'm kind of like seeing Locario right now. We kind of like, hey, we kind of like seeing each other. She didn't say dating. Y'all just fucking and shit. But I'm kind of seeing Locario. Then he all mad at you. He's mad at you because he could not do what you could do. Thus, kind of connects to that first email you had. They're mad because they cannot do what you do. That's where the anger comes from.
Right.
But that's why they lose, because they don't know how to take risks. And I'm telling you, Locario, if she sees you as a guy that doesn't take risks, she's going to see you as a weak motherfucker in the bedroom. And sometimes, Locario, I just want to say real quick, get your thought on this. Sometimes women will date guys like that because then they will have their thumb and their foot on their neck. Sometimes women are some fucking vicious ass people, and these guys understand this.
Right.
Sometimes if you are needy, or you're scared, you have anxiety, no comfort, let me tell you something. Sometimes she will date you, and she will get in a relationship with you because she knows that she will always control you. What you got on that, Locario?
Facts. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you display those characteristics, right, you think, oh, well, I got the girl, or I'm getting her, or I like her, and all this other shit, and she's, but you display those characteristics of a weak man, and so now she knows that she got a guy that she could take advantage of. You see what I mean? And so that's another thing, because sometimes you still may get the girl, but you're getting the girl who's basically using you to sort of wait on her hand and foot. You're getting a girl that's going to manipulate you. You're getting a girl that she knows that you're sort of weak. You understand? And so all of this comes basically on how you're coming at her. So you got to understand that, yeah, you'll be in that relationship, or you'll be messing with this chick, but you're going to be frustrated and annoyed and just like upset at the outcome of what's happening, because you got a girl who manipulated you, and you're being manipulated because at first you didn't step to her as a man. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why we talk about manhood. We talk about you understanding your value, you being confident, you approaching a chick, understanding that, she needs to impress you in order to get on your team. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that you guys got to understand, because if you don't understand this, I'm telling you, there's nothing. It's better that you be single and not be with a woman than to be with a woman who is fucking, taking advantage of you because you're too weak to understand what should really be going on. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. You guys got to really, make sure that you step in your game so you don't put yourself in these fucked up situations. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Why she fucking you on the side of the car? That's what they
right.
You know what I mean? I mean, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that hey man, don't sleep, don't be sleeping on these women. Mm-hmm. Don't sleep and think because she batting her eyes and she acting all Miss Innocent that she ain't working you from another angle when she realizes that you were weak. But anyway, you got the floor, brother. You got the floor.
Exactly. All right. So this one, it's real quick. It says, hey, Locario, my girlfriend is testing me, trying to make me feel jealous. Should I ignore this test? Okay. What do you think about
that? Well, when he says make jealous, what is she doing to try to make him jealous?
I don't even know. That's what he said.
All right, that's kind of that's kind of a broad stroke because I see this is weird to me because he say it's his girlfriend, right?
Right.
Okay, well, this is the problem I have with the individual. Now, if you become my girlfriend, that means you have passed the first phase of our meeting and dating phase. But if you become my girlfriend, there is no disrespect, and there damn sure ain't gonna be no drama, and there damn sure ain't gonna be no male friends named Mr. Locario hanging out with you unless that motherfucker name is Twan and he like, hey, right? So the problem is, I think she realizes that he's weak. And she's fucking with him because the thing about, like we just talked about it before, the thing about women is that they're going to test you, they're going to test Locario, they're going to test me. Women are always going to test a man or a male. No matter who you are, you're going to get tested. It is what you do in that test is going to make her realize that, oh shit, I'm either fucking with a real man or I'm fucking with a bitch. And if I'm fucking with a bitch, that means I can do things to him and he just gonna just let it slide. Like what? Hang out with male friends, call Mr. Locario, chat with Mr. Locario and all that other stuff while you sitting there and you ain't gonna do shit. And this is what we said before, Locario. When she knows that you're weak, you ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. You might get mad, you might get angry, you might stump and pout and shit like that. But you always gonna come back because she knows weak motherfuckers don't stand for shit. So I would just say in this one, Mr. Locario, because he said the keyword girlfriend, then I gotta put the blame on him. Because as a fucking man, that behavior should have been checked before she got the name girlfriend, sir. What do you have on that?
No, that's facts. That's why, and I always tell guys, it's like, it's weird. It's a weird question because he's saying my girlfriend is trying to test me, which is weird because again, it's like, how does she become your girlfriend if her behavior is this now? You see what I'm saying? That means he fucked up somewhere down the line, promoting this woman to girlfriend. Because if she's gonna behave that way, she should have never became the girlfriend in the first place. You understand? And as far as testing, because I did a video the other day where I was talking about, I titled it "Women Only Test Weak Men," and so there was a couple dudes that got upset about the shit. And basically, I was saying this is that women are usually going to test men either because the chick herself is crazy, or she perceives you as weak, or you actually are weak. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you're not necessarily a weak guy, but she may perceive you as weak. You understand? Just based off of her own assumption. So therefore, she's going to test you. Then you have a situation where you are that weak dude, and she's testing you because she knows she could get away with some bullshit. You understand? Which is why she's doing it in the first place. And then the third reason is usually because a chick just, her character, personality, she's just a crazy chick, and that's just how she acts and does dumb shit. Either way, though, on his end, right? He should never have had promoted a chick to girlfriend status if while they were just dating, she wasn't doing the right thing she was supposed to do. Because what guys got to understand is when a woman becomes your girlfriend, that's basically a reward for her for doing things while she was dating you. So if you got a fucking chick who's, you know, acting goofy or doing some dumb shit while she's your girlfriend, that means you fucked up by giving her that position when she didn't earn that position or she wasn't ready for that position. You see what I mean? And so that's what it is, man. So he gotta lay in that bed. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny, fam. I see these guys that make these. I don't know. I've been seeing this a while, and I had to fucking address it finally. But I see a lot of guys that have this this stick figure thing where, you know, she wants to get married, and the guy says okay, and then she wants to have kids. You say okay, and then they show a laundry list of things of her disrespected the guy until she takes him for all of his shit on court, right? But my question is why aren't you vetting these bitches? Why are you allowing this? And this is the problem with them. They are allowing this behavior to go on. They're allowing it.
Right.
So when you say, see, that's the problem. They want validation. They want it. Again, this is me being mean again. They want a shoulder to cry on instead of the truth. See, the hardest thing for most of these guys to accept, even in your first email with that quote, the hardest thing to accept is the truth. And the truth of the matter is this, and this is going to be fucking mean, but let's be honest here. At the end of the day, everybody can't be a man. I mean, let's be honest. At the end of the day, everybody can't make the football team. Sometimes you are here for a reason, and that is to do the work of a man. You may want to try to be a man. You like the thought of being a man, but you just ain't got it in yourself to do what it takes to be a man. You know what I mean? So this is a case in point here. You want to blame your girl for her disrespect. Wait, excuse me. Not some woman he met. Not some woman he's dating, Locario. He wants to blame a motherfucker that he calls his girlfriend. He calls his girlfriend? Man, get the fuck out of here with that soft shit.
Right.
Fuck is that about, man? All right, you have something to say on that? Shall I continue?
No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
God damn, man. All right, here we go, man. Steve, there's this girl. I like her. Several months back, she found out from a mutual. Wait. She found out. Wait, I don't understand this. Wait, there's this girl. I know I like her. Several months back, she found out from a mutual friend. I don't know what I'm just reading what he's saying. However, she has a boyfriend. They've been going out for a while, and I didn't know. I tried asking her to hang out with me 1 or 2 times. She's played it off, and she's busy or studying some other day, whatever. That's what she's saying. When I found out a few months back that she had that she had a boyfriend, she never told me. I stopped talking to her as much. However, recently she's begun texting me again, even until 5 a.m. in the morning with gibberish texts, even asking me to hang out with her. I'm pretty sure she's still seeing the guy. What's going on? I feel she definitely likes me, but I can't give me her all because she's stuck with this guy who has an on and off relationship with her, and they're frequently breaking up and getting back together. I've been crazy about this girl for a long time, but I don't want to lose a chance with her. God damn it. What should I do, man? Hey, man, I'm just reading them, dog. I'm just reading them.
Oh, man. First of all, man, I don't understand what these guys, he wasting so much time trying to holler at girls with boyfriends. You understand? Because either she's going to be using you for attention. You understand? Because she has the boyfriend. So she's going to, a lot of times, and this is what guys going to understand. A lot of times, like it depends on the situation. If you're, let's say you're like out of town somewhere, right? And you meet a girl and she got a boyfriend, but she trying to fuck you that night and you're leaving like the next morning or whatever. that's one thing. But you understand, because she's there, she's ready to go at that moment. You could probably do your thing real quick if you want and bounce. You understand? If you want to do that, you understand? I usually suggest don't deal with chicks who got boyfriends, period. But in his situation, he's like he said he's been talking to or engaging with this girl for what, a few months, and he
before she started. No, yeah, he's been bullshitting with her, but she once he found out she had somebody, he stopped. Then she started hitting him up.
Right, and so now his situation is he should have found out that hey, you still with this dude or not? Like, what's good with that? You understand what I'm saying? And then if she's still with him, stop fucking with her. You understand? And tell her, like, look, don't holler at me unless y'all done with that and you want to get it popping. Because right now, what it seemed like is that she's just using him for attention. You understand? And then if he tries to make a move or whatever, right, she's gonna probably be playing games, acting wishy-washy, wasting his time doing all this other stuff, because she's still probably involved with this guy on and off. Because sometimes what happens is a girl will have a boyfriend, they'll break up, they'll get back together again, they'll break up, they'll get back together again, they'll do all this other goofy shit. So she's just using him for the attention as an ego boost, because maybe at this point they're on a little break between her and a boyfriend, you understand, or whatever it is. But she's still involved with him in some sort of way. You see what I mean? So the thing with him is, if he really wanted to find out what's popping, he should just be like, yo, listen, what's good with you and this dude? Y'all still together? Okay, y'all not? Come through. Let's get it going. And if she's not trying to come through to get it going, then stop talking to her. You understand? Because that means that she's just using you for attention and for the ego boost or whatever of her. Because, for example, he could have, the boyfriend could have dumped her, and now she's just hitting him back up because now she's feeling lonely and whatever. And now she's hitting him back up trying to just talk or whatever, but she's not really about that life trying to make sex happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but Steve, what's your thoughts on that, man?
You know what? I'm even take what you're saying to another level.
Mm-hmm.
All right, check this out. So you are infinitely right on what you said.
Mm-hmm.
But what a lot of guys got to understand is, what did we talk about earlier? Look at the behavior of the motherfucker cake saying this shit.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why she is doing everything Locario says she's going to be doing is because she know that you ain't going to stand on your principles and shit. Let me, hey guys, I'm going to tell y'all something. I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Listen, let me say this again. I ain't shit because I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. If I see it and I want to talk to it, I'm going to do it. And I don't care what the situation is. I don't give a fuck. Because the best thing going for me is that when they have a boyfriend, a husband, or living, hey, look, yo, just call me. I'll be your dildo. Whenever you want to get away, call me. Whenever you want to do something, call me. See, the problem is, Locario, the reason why she's fucking with him right now is because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
He has no idea what he's doing, Locario.
Hold on, keep talking. I got something else to do.
Go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep talking. What's going on here, guys, what a lot of y'all guys don't understand is this. You will never know or understand if a woman has a man or she doesn't. She's never going to divulge that information. And some have men that don't. I mean, when Valentine's Day comes, there's going to be some of y'all motherfuckers giving gifts and roses and shit to a bitch that's getting them from a lot of guys. Y'all just don't know. My whole thing is this. Why are you so worried about her relationship? If she's trying to give you play and she's trying to show you that she's interested in you, then handle the shit as you seem fit. You sitting around here worried about her relationship. You sitting worried about her man. You sitting there worrying about their ups and downs. Why do you give a fuck? Here's the bottom line. If you find out she has a boyfriend, then talk to her and confront her with that information. That's all you got to do. This is not it's not fucking confusing. If you know she's got a boyfriend and you want to confront her on that, talk to her. Hey, look, hey, you know what? I found out you have a boyfriend. If you want to be a good guy about the shit, hey, I found out you have a boyfriend. Talk to me after y'all break up. I guess.
Right.
But show me a lion. Show me a lion that looks at a clipped zebra from another lion and says, well, Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Zebra, I can't eat you right now because the lion around the corner, got you and clipped you and ate you and, bit your neck and everything. He's not here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here, Mr. Zebra, and I'm going to make sure you're okay until the other lions come around and eat you. Man, let me tell you, in the rules of the Serengeti, man, listen, when you don't give a fuck, you win. When you don't care, you win. When you put yourself first, you win. Put yourself first and stop worrying about it. If you like the girl, say something. If she's got a boyfriend and you don't like it, say something. If she's got a boyfriend and you don't like it, you still want to hit it on the side, say something. So all I'm saying, Locario, is just fucking say something. So what you got on that, man?
Real talk, but yo, listen, Steve, I gotta head out.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, I hit the doorbell. Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta.
Tell me your stuff.
But before you guys out there, man, again, just man up. You understand what I'm saying? And let these ladies know what it is. But also, real quick before I go, remember to go to badboymembership.com. You understand? Because I want all of you guys to join the membership because I have a crazy joint dropping next month, which is called how to improve your sex appeal. You understand? So I'm gonna go crazy in on this. You feel what I'm saying? So I definitely want everybody to join the Bad Boy membership. But that's pretty much it, Steve. I'm out of here.
No doubt. And I just want to say to those that are listening, in the next hour, we're gonna go ahead and shut this down. The next hour with Rosebud, we're gonna be discussing Tom Brady's greatness and why you should be more like Tom Brady than anybody else, because a lot of you guys out there have the wrong idea about greatness and why being and thinking and behaving more like Tom Brady, you will get more women that way, but you will also accumulate more haters. And that's what we're going to be discussing in the next hour. So at 1 o'clock East, we'll be doing the show with motherfucking Rosebud. And we're going to be discussing why you guys need to be more like Tom Brady than you think. Because greatness is something that will always be hated by those who don't know how to obtain it. And that's what we're going to be talking about, guys. Why you guys need to be thinking more like him. I didn't say be him, but your mindset should be more like Tom Brady than the way you're thinking right now. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. We will see you motherfuckers in about 45 minutes. We will open the doors up in about 10 till, 15 till. So look for that. The Man Mindset. Go ahead and subscribe. Y'all haven't. And we will see y'all in 45 minutes, man. I'm the Dean, man. Fuck with your boy, man. We'll see you in a little bit. Peace.